Hello, my name is Caleb Smith with the Rocket Miner newspaper, here to provide your COVID-19 coronavirus update for April 24th, 2020. According to figures provided by the Sweetwater County Emergency Operations Center, when it comes to the global spread of the virus, the number of confirmed cases has surpassed 2.7 million people. When it comes to deaths, the total is about 194,000 people. When it comes to people who have recovered, that number is about 760,000 people, so that's good. In the United States, the number of confirmed cases is about 903,000 people. When it comes to the American death toll, that number's at 51,061 cases. When it comes to American recoveries, that's numbers at 83,350. In Wyoming, we have 332 lab-confirmed cases and 121 probable cases. We don't know for a fact that all of them have the virus. These are people who are displaying symptoms of COVID-19 and have had contact with people confirmed to have had it. While in many places, officials say that testing isn't where they want it to be and are actively working to expand it, especially at Wyoming at state level and in Sweetwater County. And we'll talk more a little bit about that. Those in charge still want it to be more widespread, and in some cases, people who think they have the virus and have symptoms just can't get tested at this time. We're working on it. We're looking forward to being able to better track, isolate, and help people recover from the virus. In the Cowboy State, we've had 7 deaths. Now on the positive side, when it comes to recoveries, we have 203 recoveries out of the 332 lab-confirmed cases, which is a pretty good ratio, not quite 2 out of 3. And when it comes to the probable cases, 76 of the 121 probable cases have bounced back, so it's also a very strong, high percentage. In Sweetwater County, we have 10 confirmed cases and 7 probable as of this filming. When it comes to recoveries, we've had 70%, or 7 out of 10, easy math, of the confirmed cases recover. Of the probable cases, 4 out of the 7 have recovered, and we've had 0 deaths. Want to keep that streak going. Officials are hoping to be able to shortly roll out plans to be able to have anyone who is not feeling well get tested, even if their symptoms are not exclusive to coronavirus, such as fever, cough, shortness of breath. The idea is that once these plans are unveiled, people who are sick can get tested for the coronavirus at no cost to them. Be watching for details about that. As soon as we hear them, we will share that quickly. For those who do fall within the stricter categories, the swabbing clinic at Memorial Hospital continues to operate. As of Friday morning, it had collected more than 500 swabs, and it's still going to keep operating, though it's going to shift its location a little bit. After opening on March 14th on 3000 College Drive in Rock Springs, starting on Monday, it's going to be at 1200 College Drive. Think of that as the main doors of Memorial Hospital, Sweetwater County. Starting Monday, the swabbing station will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on weekends. Right now, an order from a provider is required for testing. And to expedite the process, people are encouraged to fill out an outpatient registration form prior to getting to the swabbing station. You can find more information about both at sweetwatermemorial.com. In addition, you can get swabbing information by calling 307-448-7560. They note that once the swabs for the test have been taken, results should come in 5 to 7 days. Just a matter of driving up to the main door of the hospital, turning out the outpatient form you already filled out, and proceeding from there. In addition, those at Sweetwater Memorial want to stress that the emergency room remains open to all, and if you have an urgent health need, not to hesitate to go to the emergency room or call 911. Quoting Dr. Melinda Poyer, Sweetwater Memorial's Chief Medical Officer, our emergency room is able to treat all patients who require emergency assistance and have full capability to transfer patients who require a higher level of care to hospitals in Utah if necessary. The gist is, if you're having a medical emergency, seek help from the local professionals. Also quoting Melissa Anderson, the MHSC Acute Care Services and Emergency Services Director, don't suffer at home with an illness if you need care. She said, I don't want people staying home only to have their conditions deteriorate. We're here to help them. So in some cases, we're just having to adjust our expectations. The hospital also notes that certain restrictions on some elective procedures have been lifted. So that means that you can have some of the elective surgeries that you were discouraged from because things are improving in some areas. You can have those performed now. So in many areas where things are shifting. In addition, some of the normal end of the school year activities, especially graduation, are kind of mutating somewhat, and we're going to see them in a different form. Sweetwater County School Districts number 1 and number 2 both announced that they're making some changes to some of those activities. Some things are being replaced with something else. Some of them are being canceled with the expectation that there will be something else in the future that will be meant to substitute for it instead. Starting with Rock Springs High School, there will be no prom and no senior trip, but organizers are hoping to have a one-year class reunion next spring or early summer that will include a formal dance where students can wear their snazzy outfits they may have already purchased for prom. I certainly heard the stories of the people who they've been set for a while, and they do intend to get the maximum use out of those outfits. This one-year reunion is also, the local parent committee is working to incorporate elements of the senior all-night party into that reunion. When it comes to senior awards nights, people should be watching for invitations, and those who receive them should plan on being home between 6 to 8 p.m. on May 5th. The idea is that the district will be bringing the celebration to the honorees' front porch. I look forward to seeing pictures from that. When it comes to graduation, there will be an opportunity in the coming days for soon-to-be graduates to receive their diplomas while getting their picture taken in front of the tiger statue while wearing their cap and gown. Those details will be ironed out and released to the public soon. The idea is that they're going to take all those pictures and whatnot, and that's going to be folded into a video package that will be part of a live stream ceremony that will be played starting at 7 p.m. on May 18th. When it comes to Farson Eden High School, there will be no prom and no senior trip this year, but they too are also planning on having a one-year reunion. When it comes to athletic awards, that ceremony will be conducted virtually with awards delivered individually to the students' homes at a later date. When it comes to graduation itself, they're going to take advantage of the smaller group to do something a little bit unique. Seniors will have a chance to present videos, have parent letters read, and walk across the school stage, have their pictures taken, and receive their diplomas in private videotape / live stream ceremony in the school gym. Immediately following, each graduate and their immediate family will exit the gym to a trailer and vehicle of their design, which will travel down a parade route in the Farson Eden Valley, which will be escorted by local emergency and first responders. At that point, There will be a chance for people to throw flowers, cards, signs on the trailers as people pass, and just recognize them for the great job that they've done. At Black Butte High School, there will be no prom, no lagoon trip, no end of the school year barbecue. They too are hoping to have a event next spring to celebrate and honor their seniors. They'll also be doing something similar to Rock Springs High School, where students will have a chance to receive their diplomas by driving up to the school and then getting their picture taken in front of the school with the mountains in the background. At a time to be announced, there will be a video presentation for the graduates and their families to watch at their homes. In Sweetwater County School District Number 2, starting with Green River High School. Right now, at the end of May and end of April and early May, there will be an opportunity for students and parents to come to the school in order to receive their diplomas and have pictures taken. The idea is that those pictures will be similarly put together, and there will be a live stream first with Green River High School, starting at 7 p.m. on Monday, May 18th, and you'll be able to see that on YouTube or Facebook, including speeches from dignitaries, class speakers, tributes, video memories of the class of 2020. Expedition Academy will have its virtual graduation starting at 7 p.m. Tuesday, May 19th, also with the usual speeches, contributions by students, and that type of thing. Then, starting at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, May 20th, there will be an all-senior rolling parade. The idea is that seniors will be encouraged to decorate vehicles and ride along with their immediate family. Now, organizers note that the usual parade is not quite achievable in this case, just due to its size and scope and our current health concerns. They define a rolling parade, which requires vehicles to obey traffic laws along the route. They're not just turning off the lights and stopping everything. You'll have to still proceed like you would be with normal traffic laws. The suggested route begins at the Hampton Inn, goes over the overpass, up Uinta, turning on Upland Drive, going by the high school, turning left on Hitching Post, going past the football field, which will be lit up, then turning right onto Monroe and ending at Stratton Meyer Parks. In addition, there will be fireworks, which it's suggested that if you park at the Horse Corrals, Stratton Myers Park, Veterans Park, or the rodeo grounds, you should have a great view. So the idea is that we're continuing to come up with new ways we can to give honor and thanks to those who have been doing such a hard work, especially if any of you are homeschooling or even assisting with the teaching that's primarily concentrated in our homes right now. You know that is an extra high calling and a complication that most of us would have never imagined at the start of all this. I just want to say that I'm looking forward to seeing all the pictures of the class of 2020, and I'm also looking forward to the pictures that will be following in the coming months of the delayed but no less happy celebrations, especially those one-year reunions. Where there's going to be I bet that's going to be a little bit more boisterous and a little bit probably crazier than what it would have been otherwise. We're a community. We take care of our own, and we look forward to the rewards and reunions that come with practicing safe, respectful distancing and the careful, measured rollout as we lift these restrictions. We're going to get through this soon. This has been Caleb Smith with the Rocket Miner newspaper, wishing you a good day and a safe tomorrow.